Hey guys, what's up? Khody here. And before the video starts, I just want to kind of, I don't know, I guess offer you guys some videos that I kind of, um, like, I know people don't want to really see anything besides like SG and UHC highlights and all that, but I just kind of want to, not really like upload different stuff like always, but kind of want to, I don't know, I guess different, or yeah, do different series, I guess. Not really series, but just different videos, different game modes other than SG and UHC. Well, I mean, like actual UHCs, like, you know, this kind of UHC, the hosted ones that are hosted, and SG. I want to do something besides, you know, those. And what I was thinking, which I don't know, like, I'm a really weird YouTuber, like, I don't have, like, an upload schedule. Like, I actually need to start uploading at least like once a week, or at least try to start uploading once a week, and I don't know, try to work my way up to once a day. But I don't know, that might take a long time. I don't know. I'm a weird person. It might happen in, I don't know, it might happen overnight. It might happen overnight. It might happen in a week, month, I don't know, year. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go over this real quick. I kind of just thought about this like right before I hit record. But one thing I kind of want to do was UHC run, which it really isn't that popular, obviously, but you know, I could do UHC run on different servers, whether it be, I think CubeCore has it, or Epic Cube. I don't know what server it is. It's EU, which I don't really like mind. I mean, 1.8 EU is that. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest fan of like playing on different regions other than NA, because NA is where I'm from, and I usually get good ping to NA servers unless they're like kind of like really laggy. But so UHC run, could be one of them. Meetup, I kind of want to get back in the meetup like how I was doing. Arena PvP doesn't really interest me that much, because Arena PvP, people just kind of use that as a kind of, and I don't know, like an ELO series type of series. So I don't really like want to do an ELO series. At least I don't know, whatever you guys think. You know, I don't mind doing it. It's just something, like, it's like not one of the first things that, you know, goes through my head whenever I think about making a video or making a new series. Mini UHC meetup is basically the same as UHC meetup, but you know, just playing it smaller. Like I said, hosted UHCs, FFA, CubeCore, blah blah blah, all those other stuff. So basically, like hosted UHCs, UHC run SG and meetup. But you know, as far as other servers like Hypixel, Mineplex, I'm not really sure if you guys are kind of into 1.8, because like my channel is based around 1.7 PvP. It's not really based around like Hypixel or like Mineplex or any of those other servers that I guess casual people play. I'm more of like a competitive person when it really comes to any kind of game, I guess you could say. So I try to go on the more competitive side of servers. So that's like, you know, Battle Lion or MCSG, Ultra, what else, like Velt PvP, Mine HQ when it was up, and like, you know, Arcane and like those type of servers, you know, like kind of the competitive side where people like, you know, really want to compete and you know, be better and all that. But you know, like I said, my channel isn't really based around like casual people or casual players that kind of tend to go to Mineplex and Hypixel for stuff. Obviously, if you guys want to see that, you know, just comment it down, you know, anytime you want. I mean, it doesn't really like matter to me. I mean, I'll say it matters whenever you guys comment. Like, I'll say like I don't have that many people sub to me, so obviously I'm not gonna get a lot of feedback. But I do kind of want to start kind of uploading different stuff. Obviously SG, and like I said, SG will probably always be a main thing. I don't think I never really get bored of SG. Like, it's not as fun as it used to be, but you know, if I really wanted to, like, I could get into the groove of just playing SG over and over and over. You know, whatever server it was. It could be Spain PvP, it could be Orion, it could be Battle Lion. I'm not really sure about 1.8 servers, because 1.8 is just like, obviously it's fun. I don't know. I think the only thing really wrong with like 1.8 servers is, you know, okay, I'm just gonna speak on Hypixel and Mineplex. So the thing I hate about Hypixel isn't because it's like it's 1.8. Like I said, I don't know if I uploaded this or not. Probably did. Actually, I don't know. I probably didn't. But so the thing what do you call it? So Hypixel. So it's 1.8. I don't really like have a problem with playing 1.8. Obviously, it's like not as good as 1.7. So that's kind of the bad part. But the thing I hate about Hypixel, not really hate, but the thing I dislike about Hypixel SG as obviously first because it's called Bliss SG and there's a Blitz star in it, which kind of makes it unfair for some people, which can make you die pretty easily because of a Blitz star, because kind of how OP it can get, I guess. So that, and they have kits, like you can get a bow, you can get a rod, you can get, I think it was like, I don't know, like full gold or full chain off of it, I don't know, pretty OP stuff, or like, I don't know, like kits and kind of abilities that you get while you're playing. I don't really like find it interesting. Some people might, find it interesting, but for me, you guys know I came from MCSG. I'm just used to looting tier 1s and tier 2s and getting stuff that way. I'm not really used to getting stacked off of like kits or abilities or anything like that. Like obviously like the bow and rod isn't obviously that OP, but I'm just talking about some kits can be kind of OP. I'm not really sure what kits are OP. And then some people like get speed 2 when they get a kill, or they get like region 4, or not 4 but like 3. Just like stuff like that to me isn't really fun. It doesn't really it's not like really what I'm used to playing. It's not really what I'm used to playing, so I don't really know. Like that isn't really fun for me. And then Mindplex, kind of the same thing. You have kits, you have like the Hulk Smash, you have like the Knight kit, you have like the Axeman kit. Just stuff like that kind of makes it kind of unfair if you don't really have kits to work with. But I don't know, maybe if I did have all the kits, maybe I would enjoy it, because I'd probably just pick the most OP kit, or whatever kit I felt comfortable with. I'd pick it and start playing with it, and maybe I'd enjoy it, because I'd be playing with the kit that everyone else was playing with, so it'd kind of make it favor between whoever else is facing. But for me, coming from MCSG, and I'll speak on Nexus after this, how MCSG and Nexus are kind of different, but I like them both. So I'll explain like the differences, but why I actually like them both. So. But yeah, like I said, I'm used to coming from, I'm used to MCSG. I'm just used to, looting spawn, which was all tier 2s. And then, people would have to go their route. Some people would steal your route, and then you'd have to, like, kind of take a, alternative route. Sometimes I actually had to do that, but most of the time, I would say, probably about 70, actually no, probably about 80, 90% of the time, I would usually get the route that I wanted. If not, I'll just, go off some other route that I knew, or I popped out, or, a route that wasn't that popular, so. And I don't know why people don't play US. I've heard that EU Battle Lion is actually pretty good. I don't know. I can't believe this isn't really like an SG. I can't believe I'm just like rambling and going on, which is kind of bad, to be honest. I kind of want to get into an SG, but like no one's playing. Like I don't really know what's going on. But I don't know. I might just make this into kind of a separate video of like kind of an update, which I know I'll probably I can't even think it now. Which I know a lot of people probably won't watch, but for the guys that do watch it, thank you, obviously, because you don't just click on it because it's an SG. You don't click on it just because it's a UHC highlights. You don't click on it just because I don't know, the UHC meetup, or any kind of video that I make, really. You're kind of clicking it, just get updated with me, or you're just clicking it because you just like seeing any type of video from me, which. Thank you guys for that. I mean, I don't really. I think when people watch other people's videos, it's kind of just because it's either like drama related, or like diss tracks or reactions or anything like that. So for I don't know. At least for me, being a YouTuber, you just clicking on my video or every single video that I basically make, just because it's me and it's not because it's an SG, it really means a lot. So, but. I guess I'll make this into the own type of a video, but if this game does start, I guess I'll just upload it, but not title it SG. Anyways, with the MCSG thing and Nexus, so MCSG, like I said, tier 2, tier 1, different routes and alternative routes and all that. So, but yeah, looks like everyone's leaving. So I guess I have this time to basically back out or disconnect and show you kind of my idea of like what I want to do. So Hypixel videos, I'm not on 1.8 right now, I'm on 1.7, so I obviously can't join 1.8 server, which is Hypixel on Mindplex. And if you guys notice, I just want to put this out real quick. I kind of have like all these nicknames to something. I have Onion, and then Hack Lion, and then EU, and then AU, and then I have Hypixel, and then I don't really have Mindplex or Ultra, and then I haven't named any of these yet, so I might have to name them after this. But yeah, so before MCSG, we had, I'm just going to go into Ultra real quick. you know, just to chill around and kind of run around. But I might as well do some fights. Let me take it back real quick. But the reason why I liked Nexus wasn't because like it was like Bayesian server. I mean, it kind of was because of that. I mean, it was Bayesian server. Like obviously, like I'm gonna like it and all, but I still liked it because it was 1.8, and I mean, obviously, like, you know, it was kind of unfair for people who weren't really, because I started kind of enjoying it whenever I was kind of like more or less going for kills instead of like wins, because like on Nexus I kind of always went for, oh yeah, I'm almost 2200 by the way. I don't think I'm gonna play ranked for this, but you know, I would always be going for kills, and I'd always be like, I mean, obviously, like, I'd win most of the time, but it wasn't like MCSG to where I would go for wins, like, all the time. So, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, winning, like, obviously winning was cool, but as far as, like, just getting killed, like, I'd basically playing, like, I was, like, basically, like, kind of the Huawei of Nexus, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's like really right to say or not. Like, I obviously wasn't as good as him, but I mean, come on, like I'd say about like 85-90% of the people on Nexus weren't really like good. Like, obviously, like they weren't competitive, nor were they probably trying. So I don't know. People just weren't trying on Nexus, so it was pretty easy to like win and get kills. Anyways, I was always like a kill death kind of person, or a kill death ratio, you know, my kills to death. I was kind of always that person, and the reason why I liked it is because it was just easy. If I'm being honest, it was just really, it was like kind of too easy, to be honest. Like I don't know. Even though I was going for kills, I would usually win most of my games, and I don't know. It was pretty fun just playing a server that was like I don't know. It kind of sounds like I'm bragging to some extent, but I don't know, it was really easy, and it was just kind of relaxing to kind of just win every single game and not really have a challenge. Obviously, like, I kind of wish, you know, every server was like that. Obviously, it's not. I mean, I have other people, or there's other people in the world who are way more competitive than I am, so, I mean, you know, not everything's going to be easy, so, but yeah, so, I was really good at Nexus, and that's kind of why I like it. I didn't really mind the 1.8 kind of, what do you call it, the 1.8 version that you had to play on for Nexus. I didn't really mind that. Anyways, like I was saying, Nexus was just kind of easy for me, and like I was going along with the 1.8 version. I didn't really mind playing it because I didn't really play with 1.7 much before. Like, obviously, like Nexus had it back in the day to where it's 1.7, but I didn't really start getting into like I didn't really start getting competitive in Minecraft or on Minecraft until, I don't know, I would probably say maybe around, I don't know, June, July, maybe, I don't really know. I think it was after I got banned on my Rainbow account, and then I made this account, which the original name for this when I got on Nexus was Kirito_S_Asuna. And I think I'm lagging, but so I made this account to ban evade on it. Cause I don't know, I just like playing that Nexus that much. I think I had like 3 or 4 accounts banned on Nexus, but Nexus was like the only server that I knew that was like, I don't know, I wouldn't really say good, but it was like the only server that like I actually enjoyed it, or actually enjoyed playing besides like Hypixel and MC Origins and all that. But anyways, I made this Kirito account and to ban evade, and so I ban evaded, and that's when I kind of, you know, that's when I was going for kind of kills. That's when I was going for kills on the leaderboards for Nexus. I was trying to go for top 10, and I had like I think 11 KDR was like my highest at one point. I'm pretty sure it was like way higher. I'm pretty sure it was probably like 30, but I'm talking about like, you know, basically like when I played over, let's just say 1,000 games, like when I played 1,000 games, it was getting to like that 9, 10, 11 KDR to where I'd get 11 kills before dying. So it got to that point, and at that point Nexus kind of really just got boring, to be honest, and so I switched to 1.7 and started playing MCSG, and I'll admit, you know, it you know, Nexus was pretty unfair for people who didn't really have much, I guess you could say, because they had stuff on there that was kind of unfair that kind of gave you a slight advantage, but not really. I remember they had this one thing that was pretty OP. It was like, it was this upgrade to where you could like basically get more, you know, in the chest when you opened it. So obviously if you opened it, you get a lot, you know, a lot more stuff than someone who didn't have that upgrade. So that part was kind of unfair. Also the, like, I think it was like 0.5 second TNT. I don't know if any of you guys played Nexus 2015, you know, around the time that they kind of started adding the levels for Nexus and kind of started adding the upgrades for SG and all that. So if you guys played around there, if you guys know what I'm talking about, obviously, like, I'm pretty sure 99% of the people either hated or loved the 0.5. I was a hater. I'm not gonna, like, I didn't really like the 0.5 TNT. That's pretty BS. And the snowballs and the eggs I didn't really mind it that much. The chest stuff, in my opinion, it was pretty OP. So I don't know, but I like Nexus, so, you know, maybe my mindset is, or maybe people's mindset are the same with Hypixel. Maybe just because they have more stuff, maybe it's just easier for them to kill people with, like, barely any stuff, I guess you could say, or even Mindplex or anything like that. You guys get my point. Like, you know, Nexus was easy for me just because I had a lot more stuff than other people, because I played well, you know, a lot more than, you know, normal people would. So, you know, it kind of made it easy. Not really easy, but, you know, it did give me a slight advantage, you know, having like the 0.5 TNT, you know, just getting more stuff in chest, and I forgot what the other ones were. I guess the villager discount thing wouldn't really matter that much, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, Nexus was pretty unfair when it came to some stuff. So yeah, I guess I can see where you know, some Hypixel and some Mindplex people are coming from. That, you know, when you have more stuff compared to people who don't have like anything, it's kind of easy to kill them, just because it's kind of unfair. So I get where people are coming from. If people are even saying that, I don't know. But if they ever do say that, like, you know, it isn't fair, but when you have like the same stuff as other people, then it isn't really that unfair. I'm not even trying to kill this guy, by the way, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I've been rambling on for too long, but yeah, I don't know. The only thing I like really want to do with my channel is kind of just SG. Cause I kind of feel like that's like a stepping stone, or on like a starting point for me to like start uploading again. It's just to, you know, upload, you know, just what I mainly uploaded, you know, like a year ago. So if you guys don't want to see SG, I'm sorry, but that's kind of like the only thing I really want to upload at this point. Obviously, like, there's other things that I'm going to upload and that I want to upload, but as of right now, I really just want to upload SG and kind of get back into the, you know, groove of SG. I've been playing other games. I think I made a video about this as well, but I've been, you know, trying to play, I've been playing other games, and I've been, you know, waiting for Call of Duty World War II to come out. Obviously, I'll still try to upload, still play Minecraft. But I feel like at this point, Minecraft isn't really that fun, and I can, you know, obviously see and understand where people are coming from and saying, you know, Minecraft is dead, Minecraft is funny more, which they're partially right. I mean, for me, it's still kind of fun, but it just doesn't really have the excitement or intensity. I guess I don't know how Minecraft can be intense, but it doesn't really have the excitement that I used to have when I used to play MCSG and like win every single game and all of that. So I don't really have that feeling anymore. But Minecraft is still pretty fun. So yeah, I think for, I don't know, a few days or a few weeks or even, I don't know, a month, I might just straight upload SG. So if you guys don't want to see SG, I'm sorry, but I kind of just feel like that's like a stepping stone into me like wanting to upload again. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace.